bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. You niggas ain't built like that. You was never on the block, you ain't never dodge a knock. You ain't never fought another crew holding down the park. You ain't swam with the sharks, you ain't wrestled with the gators. You was never fucking popping, you ain't got no fucking haters. Bitch, niggas like you make me watch out for the traitors. When you around some real niggas, mind your behavior. I will beat a nigga ass, then I'm laughing like I'm Jada. Get your fucking mind blown like a cartridge on a Sega. You niggas want attention, they don't want the war though. Talking all that shit, but you got a glass jaw, ho. They never deliver, they got that DiGiorno. This that Walking Dead flow, I eat a rapper torso. You ain't the same man once you off the microphone. You ain't never broke a bone, you ain't never had a scar. You a certified pussy, so don't make me pull your card. I'm a certified prophet, respected like the word of God. Cause you ain't got the heart, nigga, you ain't got the heart. You ain't about to finish any beef that you start. You ain't never been a soldier, little nigga, play your part. Claiming that you spark when you ain't got the heart. Cause you niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. All my niggas ride for me. All my niggas ride with me. I got niggas that'll die for me.
Captain, put me on the hook.
Niggas ride with me. You niggas ain't.
All my niggas arrived for me in this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? And this is Sharpen the Sword Radio, another episode going down. You understand? We doing a marathon, like Christmas marathon, like they be doing. You understand? Showing all the Jesus Walk movies. We bringing y'all the truth. Right. You understand? This whole weekend. Oh, I mean, but you know, we do it every day. Yeah, it ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying, unusual for us. You understand? Nothing out of the norm. This is every day that we bring in blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians this truth. You understand? But I wanted to do this because, I mean, in such a rough time that we in, Cabal. Right. We in a pandemic. Okay, right. That has mutated and gotten worse. The numbers went down. They thought it was over. People was like, yeah, we made it. COVID is over. It was the vaccination. And guess what? Something new came out. The Delta.
Right.
You understand? I don't think New York is ever going to get out of quarantine, is it?
Oh, lie.
New York is never going to get out of quarantine.
Okay.
It's been in quarantine since the start of the pandemic. And every large building that they got, they turning them into hospitals. They putting beds and they putting medicine in them. And breathing machines, because guess what? That COVID is growing out there.
Right.
It's growing. But guess what's growing here too? You understand? Right here in the city of St. Louis, the numbers are going back up. They turned around and doubled in one day.
Okay.
They doubled in one day. This is what it was, Omicron?
Omicron.
Yeah, Omicron. They turned around and doubled from one day to the next. Steady climbing, steady getting higher. You understand? more and more people getting sick, more and more people dying. They
Right.
thought it was over with, huh?
Sorry,
They thought it was over with COVID-19, and then that went from to COVID-19 to the Delta, and then now Omicron. Then next is gonna be Maxicron. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something after this. I don't see it slowing down no time soon. You understand? And may the Lord bring all the plagues to this place.
Right.
You know, and I know that's terrible for a lot of ears. That's terrible for a lot of ears when they hear us say that we want the Lord to bring more pain to this earth.
Right.
More destruction, more diseases, more deaths. Not our people, though. You understand? We ain't praying for the deaths of our people.
Right.
You understand? We pray that you understand and you get into the truth as well. That's what we pray. What did Paul say in what was that, Romans 10?
Salaki, it is my heart's desire that Israel be saved.
It is Israel be saved.
God.
So we ain't praying for the death of our people. We don't want our people to die. You understand? But you know, the other nations of people, the ones that have been oppressing us since forever, you understand? We pray that every single day. You understand that the enemies of ours, the Lord turn around and handle his business on them. Right? And guess what? It's only right, because it's not like they've given us any reason to turn around and say, let's be equal.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, even though Negroes have been fighting for that since forever, since the damn 60s. You understand? Martin Luther King and his movement, and Malcolm X and his movement, and all of the different, the slums, and what that was an organization back then. Mm-hmm. Man, all
Push.
Who else? Push.
Okay.
That was an organization back then. It was so many of them. The Black Panthers, all of them groups back then. Right? They've been fighting for equality. We don't. We're not praying to be equal with none of these people, man.
Right.
Why would you? I still don't understand that. How a so-called Israelite can go in the scripture, see it and read it and say, I want to be equal. You still want to be under your oppressor. You still have a slave mentality.
Right.
You know, you still have a slave mentality, and you don't even know it, and don't even realize it. You know, but that's what the ISUPK is here to help you do. Oh, pull up the articles, Warrior. We got the. I just sent the links to the articles. Yeah, but that's what the ISUPK is here for, to turn around and guess what? Teach you the absolute truth. Commander General Yohana sent us out here with the truth, number one.
Right.
Because we are the only ones with it. The truth does not reside everywhere in everybody's group and out of everybody's mouth just because they said something. The truth only belongs to one group. That's it. That's it. And that's the men that actually follow Christ. Not the ones that, go off and, do their own thing, claim to be doing something in the name of Yahushua and the Most High. You understand? You take it and you've done something on your own, and that's destructive according to the scriptures.
Right.
That is destructive. That's not going to lead to a mighty group. You understand? It's not going to happen. Okay, but we'll definitely touch on that later. You understand? We will definitely touch on that later. But right now, we're gonna touch on this holiday season that our people love celebrating. Oh, they love Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. They love the holidays. Why? Because they're so disgusting. You understand? That's the only reason that you love it and like it, because you're disgusting. Simple as that. That ain't too hard to understand, is it, Cabal? That ain't too difficult. A lot of our people, man, are disgusting as hell and desire to be just like our oppressors.
Right.
Just like the people that brought us whoredom, homosexuality, child molestation, drugs, weed, crack, heroin, pills, fentanyl. You understand? Yeah. Come on. It then got you searching for some Narcan when you get done with all of that nastiness. You understand? Like, come on. That ain't gonna work. It's proof. Narcan ain't work. It didn't work on that cop, did it? They shot that cop. How many times? Like 6 times?
Okay.
They shot that cop 6 times with that Narcan. He just touched it. You understand? He just touched it and it got in this man's pores, his damn skin. And they hit him with Narcan 6 times and it didn't work. If you do drugs right now, if you do any type of drug, weed, hell, if you smoke a cigarette, they might start lacing cigarettes with fentanyl. You hear me? They might start lacing cigarettes with fentanyl.
Okay.
And if you smoke any damn thing and do any damn pill, boy, you want to die. That's the only thing I can think of. You just want to die because you're going to. You're going to get that fentanyl laced dose, and you're going to be out of here. Yeah. And the only thing I would think of is that this person just wanted to die. That's it. That's all I would be able to think of, Cabal.
Okay.
This person simply wanted to die. Why? Because, hell, everything got fentanyl in it. And if you do any of them drugs, guess what? You're going to turn around and die from that fentanyl. That Narcan ain't going to help you either. But let's go ahead and let's start talking about the gifts that keep on giving in the Christmas season. The most wonderful time of the year, Cabal. But before we go, I want to bring this. I want to pull this first article right here about the prices in the stores. And this is crazy. Bring that out real quick.
Sir.
Because this is something that black people are going to have to, you're going to have to come to terms with this one day, sooner or later. I mean, I know you living in a fantasy world. I mean, being a slave must be real good, man. You ain't got to worry about the truth. You ain't got to worry about your people getting murdered and being oppressed. You ain't even worry about you being oppressed.
Right.
Somehow in your mind, you've never felt and had to deal with any type of racial discrimination. You talk to them. You ever talk to one of them?
Sir.
You a whole nigger, and you ain't never. How the hell Michael Jordan dealt with it, but you haven't? How the hell celebrities? You understand? Billionaire and millionaire black men and women dealt with it, but you haven't. You understand?
God.
You the lowest of the lowest.
Right.
And you mean to tell me that no one ever racially profiled you? Ooh, must be such a wonderful life.
To
where you never had any white person call you the N-word. You don't know what it feels like to be called the N-word. You've never heard of that. I guess you been homeschooled your whole life.
Right.
You ain't never been to school. You understand? A lot of slaves, man, they just love putting that stuff out of their mind. You understand? The love that they have for our oppressor and the people that hate us, man, is so deep. And it surpasses anything that they could ever imagine.
God.
So when they get racially profiled, they don't think of it.
Right.
It's nothing. It's nothing to them. They, what? Oh, my God. Did he just say nigga? And then continue on.
God.
And then turn the other cheek. And then what they do? Turn the other cheek. You understand? Until something worse happened to you than that N-word. Like these preachers, this one pastor lady. I brought this story out. I shared a video in the class and everything when this happened. This was a few years ago. The woman, of course, was preaching our nation and, you know what I'm saying, the white man's kingdom and all of this, and America and the land of the free and the home of the brave, all of this patriotic mess, right? Yeah. Until the police turned around and was chasing her in her Benz, right? In her Mercedes Benz, she was driving. They accused her of running a stop sign or light or something. I can't remember what they did. What their claim to chasing this woman was for. While she had her grandbaby in the car. And then ran her down in her alley as she was trying to go to her garage. Almost killed the lady. Yeah. You understand? And then now it's, I can't believe they did that to me. You understand? But when it's happening to your brothers and your sisters, because this was before Sandra Bland. Right. I mean, this was after Sandra Bland. This was after Michael Brown. All of this stuff that you just cannot ignore the facts. You understand? It's everywhere. It's on the news. Everybody see it. Everybody know it. It's on everybody's camera phone. It's being shared all over the earth. But then somehow this pastor missed it.
Okay.
But until it, I was gonna say hit her front steps, but it was actually her back garage.
Right.
You understand? It hit her back garage. Okay, so then now it's, oh my God, these people. You see what I'm saying? when it been these people. If the slave would just only open their eyes and realize that they a slave. Who said that?
Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman. Okay. You understand? The mighty officer, the boy of Mars. This is his family. You understand? Harriet Tubman, I believe, is his great aunt. You understand? This is his family, and he know all about everything that she taught and passed down in her family. And she said it. She said, I freed thousands of slaves and could have freed more, only if they knew they were slaves. And like you had mentioned yesterday, Cabal, about the story of the slave that was so out of his mind, he thought he was the damn master's son.
Right.
he thought he was one with the damn the one that's oppressing you. The one that's turning around and making you have such a horrible life. You think you won with him, and then the Christmas time, the ham and the alcohol that he lets you drink somehow just turns around and takes away all of your pain to where you don't even realize that you a slave. Now, you can't tell me that these people have not done a complete job on us, man. Right. To where we turn around and because of liquor and some pig feet, you turn around and forget about all your troubles. Yeah. You forget about what this man is doing to you on a daily basis because it's the most wonderful time of the year, season's greetings, Christmas gift. You forgot all about the oppression. Come on, Cabal. Come on. And now the store that they love so well, Wally World. You understand what they call it? Tarjay and Wally World. You know, nigga make up all kinds of names for things. You understand me? They tripped me out when I first heard it called Wally World. I was like, who in the what? I saw it on a movie. They were talking about, you know what I mean? And they was like, no, we talking about Walmart. You understand? I'm like, oh, that's what you call it. And then I heard Tarjay. I'm like, who? You know, you know, upper scale, upper class store. You understand? You know, Target high, the mother. Right. You understand? Target is high as giraffe. You know, you know what I'm saying, right?
Go ahead. That's why you got to say it with an accent.
You say who?
That's why you got to say it with an accent.
You got to say it because this here is classic right here. You understand? You going to you must got some money going to Target. Right. But we going to Wally World, okay? But go ahead and read. Like I said, you're going to have to come to grips with this one day because guess what? They are not letting up. They have not changed their stance and their position not one single time. I just don't understand where the thought and the idea of being one with these people is coming from. I just cannot understand, like, who in a right mind today would think that we are ever going to be one with white people? I still don't even understand who would even think such a foolish thing. Go ahead, Cabal, read.
Walmart called out again for price differences between black and white dolls.
Oh, come on now. Wait a minute. Now, you know that since the black and the white doll thing, since they started making more colored dolls, there's been an issue now.
Right.
You understand? And you already know that, guess what? Black people are trying to teach their children what we've always been saying for years is that black is beautiful.
Right.
And since that little study with the dolls had came out to where little black girls had seen the little white dolls and the little black dolls, and the little black child chose the white doll when they asked which one is the prettiest, which one is beautiful, which one's hair, which one. They asked them all kinds of questions. And each child turned around and picked the white doll. Why? Because that's just the standard on the earth.
Right.
Is that the white woman is more beautiful than the black one. Now, we know that that's a standard that is a total lie.
Right.
You understand? That is a total lie. Nothing is better than a sister.
Damn right.
Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Okay? Nothing is better than a sister. But they push that in the earth. Why? Because that's who run this place.
Right.
Well, I mean, why would the white man look at Beyonce and say she's the most beautiful woman in the world instead of Britney Spears? You understand? Instead of what's the meat woman? What's like the one that wore the meat dress?
It's like your Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. You understand? Why would they turn around? They loved their dress, didn't they? They loved that. This woman wore a damn meat dress. And they said, oh, my God, look, she's so beautiful. I was reading these articles like, are you kidding me? And what kind of meat did she have on her?
So I just think different types of steaks and pieces of pork and stuff. I don't know.
Good night. Wasted that beef. You understand? I got a rib to throw down on some beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Why would they waste such good slabs of meat like that? But she was most beautiful. What's the other one that on the Baywatch?
It's like Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson. She was the most beautiful woman on TV when she came out. What? Running across that damn beach, looking just as stupid as she could be. But they love her. Why? Hey, because that's their people.
Yeah.
Let them love her. Let them love Pamela Anderson and Britney Spears and Lady Gaga and give me some more names. Give me some more white women.
Cher.
Who?
Cher.
Cher. Oh yeah, they really thought she was fine as hell too. They thought she was gorgeous. Who else did they think was just as beautiful as could be? What's the one the one whore everybody be wearing the shirt after?
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. They thought she was just as bad. She was just a slut.
Yeah.
You understand? Was doing all kinds of porn and all kind of mess. And then you got black women that wear her shirt. You glorify the hoe. and then you wonder why you got the nickname as Thought and Thought a lot and Thought Maximus and Thought Prime and you understand? Like you are the thought of all Thoughtism. You understand? Like come on.
Yeah.
Wonder where you get that name from. Wonder why? Cause you try to be just like a whore when you supposed to be greater than a hoe. The black woman is supposed to be, your standard is supposed to be so high, so way up there to where the other nations of people will look at you and say, well, God damn, she's only 5'2", but damn, she's tall. She's way up there. You understand? That's how they supposed to look at you. Not look at you and say, I see why she has all those different baby daddies.
Yeah.
I see why she has all those STDs. I see why she's so miserable and run her mouth the way that she does. You know? And they're not supposed to look at us and say that. The Bible says that the other nations of people are supposed to look at us and say that this is a great and wise people, man, because we keep the Most High laws. That's what they're supposed to say. Not because, you is what's her name? Lil' Kim, and that'll take all her clothes off.
Duh.
And then after her it was Nicki Minaj, and then the Cardi B and the Megan Thee Stallion. And, you understand all of that? Nah, it ain't no. You understand? They're not glorifying them sisters because they're such smart women. They just got big butts and big breasts,
Right.
and they're willing to show the world.
Right.
So that's it.
That's a lot.
Go ahead, come on.
And the saddest part is, it's not that they're not smart women. Mm-hmm. Like, for example, how much press did you hear about Megan Thee Stallion getting her degree?
Say it again, for
I said, how much press did you hear about Megan Thee Stallion getting her degree?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. They don't care that that you're intelligent. That's not something they want to promote about our women.
Right.
Right. Just it's not like she doesn't have an education. It's not like she doesn't have something greater to offer to society. But all that is accepted in this society is you showing your ass. You taking off all your clothes in front of the camera because you want to be like our oppressor.
Right.
Instead of actually being intelligent, actually being worth something.
Right.
Right. You want to give it away and show it to everybody for free when you actually are meant more than that. You're meant more than these white women. That's why you should value yourself higher. But you want to be like them. And like I said, everybody hear about the last time you got into a fight and you got shot in the car with your friends. Nobody heard about your degree. Nobody cared about you getting your education.
Right.
Like it's sad what we've allowed ourselves to get to.
Absolutely. It's sad that, like you said, we instead of the black woman willing to show how smart she is, she's willing to show all of that ass.
Right.
You understand? So that's all they are willing to promote. They're not talking about how educated and how smart our sisters are. Why? Because that's not the push. The push is some holes in this house. Is some holes in this house. That's it. That's what they pushing, Cabal. Not, damn, all these women in here got degrees. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, all of them graduated high school, went to college, and you know what I'm saying, is trying to do something in whatever field they got the degree in. No, that ain't it. I know a lot of strippers, they got degrees, huh? God. But that's not what they selling. That's not what they looking for.
Right.
They ain't looking for that degree. That degree ain't, man, they went to school, but that degree ain't doing nothing.
Right.
But that ass is twerking all over whatever stage and pole that they get on. You know? And that shouldn't be the push. You understand? But here they are. This is Walmart. And this ain't the first time this happened.
Right.
This is again to where, and guess what? It's not a magical thing that this happened during the Christmas time when you're spending the most money trying to get gifts. God. Now again, they got hit and said, damn, they turned around and got this price difference. The little white doll that all the white kids is buying. And don't think that this stuff is made. I don't think everything is fake news, because it's not. And don't think our oppressor does not have a way of getting you out of your money and helping them and their people save theirs.
Right.
Please don't think that it's impossible. You understand? And they do it all the time.
Right. The
same exact kind of dog, just because one has what they like to say, melanin. Just because one has some melanin and one does not, then the price goes up. Go ahead, come on, read that thing.
Okay. The retailer apologizes after Kentucky mom exposes a major price discrepancy for the same doll, sparking a conversation on retail racism.
Retail racism. Boy, they know how to be racist in every single thing they do.
God.
You understand? Retail racism, restaurant racism, housing racism, motor vehicle racism, anything that we do and that we need. Oh, you can bet your bottom dollar that they're going to be racist about. Get pulled over racism. You understand? Walking down the street racism. Just any on the job racism. What racism haven't we encountered by these people?
No.
Come on with it. Come on, go ahead.
It's a lot, yes, sir, but we wrong for pointing it out. We wrong for saying that our oppressor has been oppressing us and is racist and built up a racist system against us since we've been here, and that we need to separate and get out of that racist system. Yeah. We wrong for that. But they got a term for every type of racism they got for you. They got categories. They're not just racist. They got racism in categories.
Yeah. Retail racism. Housing discrimination. I mean, you can go on and on and on. You understand? They had a lawsuit so large out in Cali about the housing and the vehicle. They were discriminating and overcharging blacks and Hispanics for houses and cars. You understand? For the ones that they couldn't completely deny because you didn't have one little piece of paper that they needed. They'll say, well, you can't get this. The others that they did, they turn around and charge them at astronomical rate. Oh, my God. OMG. You understand? Go ahead, brother. Keep reading.
Okay. Last week, Ashira Brown's eldest daughter saw a white kid, saw a white kid connection doll set at Walmart. Brown, who lives in Florence, Kentucky, wants to teach her 3 children their African American heritage. Went home and went to Walmart. It's like at Walmart.com and found one set in white and one set in black. But then her jaw dropped when she saw the price of the doll set. They were $14.97 more expensive than the white babies.
Good night. And you don't see that as a problem. You don't think $15 is a lot? That's a lot for the same doll. And then for it to be, and then they always apologize. Now, you know they always do.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean for this to happen. Yes, the hell you did.
Right.
This didn't mistakenly happen. You understand? It's not like they had a tag up on the shelf and they forgot to remove the tag. That I've seen that happen in several stores. That has happened in Walmart and I like when it happened too, because you got to sell it to me for that price.
Right.
That's up there. Or if it's too high, then I can dispute it and then I can get it for the actual right price. But if it's lower than the price, if it's $14.97 cheaper than what, oh no, you gotta sell it to me for this price right here.
Right.
So we win in that case.
Right.
You understand? But this ain't no accident that you went on your website. You understand? And accidentally put $15 more for the damn black dial than you did the white dial.
Okay.
You understand? Give me a little more and we jump to the next one.
Unfortunately, this isn't a singular occurrence.
Mm-hmm.
In 2021, a Gallup poll found that 60% of black adults perceived that black people in their communities were treated less fairly than white people in stores, in quote, than white people, quote, in downtown stores or in the shopping mall, end quote. The Guardian wrote an expose on Shopping While Black, noting that retail racism is endemic.
Look at that. Driving while black.
God.
Walking while black, Michael Brown.
God.
Shopping while black. This sister here. You understand? Like you said, they got all the different categories for all the different types of racism. God. But somehow we are the ones wrong for bringing it out. And see, here's the thing. The slave just wants to be a slave. They just want to stay asleep.
God.
They don't want to hear nothing about all of that racism and oppression and all. Look, I'm fine. Me and my family is good. Ain't that what they say?
God.
Me and my family. That's the whole point. You understand?
God.
They turned around and separated us as slaves, even though we people. They did it in slavery to where they use every single thing against us then, even our skin color. We the same damn family. But now because you lighter and I'm darker, now we arguing about it.
God.
Now we fussing about it.
God.
Because you get to go on the inside and I got to stay outside.
God.
You know, they've been doing that. They've been running that game on us.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And what it's time for is it's time for us to stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe.
God.
We need to realize that we are people and we need to come together as such, as a nation of people.
Damn right.
You understand? Commander Junior Hanna got us out here building a nation. You understand? Not trying to build no individual families.
Right.
You know, we don't look at each other as individuals. Hell, if I wanted to do that, I would stay in the world.
Right.
And because I was the supreme individual. It wasn't about nobody but me and my pockets and what I wanted. You understand? And my children. That's it.
Right.
Not nobody else. I wasn't caring about who did what and who got what and none of that. So if I wanted to be an individual, like I could have stayed right where I was. You understand? Okay. But building a nation versus you building up yourself and your own family is greater than just that. Because if you turn around and jump to the nation side and start working to build us up as a people, guess what? Your families would be great.
Right.
You understand? That's something that's just going to naturally occur.
Right.
Look at the other nations of people.
God.
Come on, how they do? They passing stuff down. They're able to turn around and they got cousins and friends and people, all types. They bringing people into business.
Right.
They not just sitting here just, oh, well, long as my family's good, and that's that. When somebody else say, hey, man, I want to open a gas station, they say, come on, I'll help you.
God.
I want to open up a chicken joint. Come on, I'll help you.
God.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
They do it a certain way. They do all kinds of things. Set it up for them, then they pay them, and then they turn around, and after that, so long, take off, let them go.
Right.
That's how they do it. That's how they do business. And that's how they are flourishing and growing as a nation, not just no individual. Come on, I know you had something.
Okay. Just a quick definition for endemic, right? Because it says that retail racism is endemic, right? And that word means regularly found among a particular people or in a certain area. So this, for generations, and they've been trying to dismiss, and this is a part of the reason they've been trying to dismiss critical race theory. Mm-hmm. Because for generations, we've always talked about how we treat it differently in the stores.
Right.
But it's always been a denial every single time. But study after study, these Edomites are looking at themselves and say, oh, wait, no. Maybe the Nakers weren't lying all this time. Oh, you think? you think just maybe for the past 400 years, one entire group of people haven't all come together and lied about one thing. We can't come together for a cookout. Right. You think we coming together to come up with conspiracies and lies? That's not us. That's not what we do.
Right.
We, like I said, we can't work together to properly plan a barbecue. Mm-hmm. How we gonna work on a global conspiracy?
Right.
No, this is the way that we are treated. Mm-hmm. And again, the oppressor is finally actually starting to see what's going on, because that's how crafty that devil is. Mm-hmm. Like, that devil is so crafty, they hiding stuff from themselves. That's why it say our fathers, the scripture says, I'm paraphrasing, of course, our fathers have inherited lies. We lie to ourselves so much, we don't even know what the hell's going on. Like, we don't know which way is up. And so as a people, we have to start looking at groups that are pushing this system, right? The ISUPK is fighting against this system, right? But your Christian church is pushing you right into this system. They're pushing you right into celebrating these holidays, making you go out and buy these gifts at marked up prices. Why? Because the same people paying them are the same people running these stores. Yeah. They're the same groups that are running this economy that's making money off of your downfall. They profit off of your sin. Right. So that's why they keep the Christian church in your community until you start realizing that the Christian church is a lie and that building got to go up for sale.
Exactly. That's crazy. I'm telling you, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, drop that one so you get the point on that. Man, there's so many people in the Christmas spirit. They had a sister murdered her man down in Cape Girardeau. You understand? On Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Our people need to turn around and obey God.
Right.
Not turn around and try to celebrate our oppressors' holidays, and then when you don't get the gift that you've always wanted, you murder your man, or you fighting with the family, or you turn around and do something terrible. You turn around and get to arguing and fighting at the damn dinner table or something. You know what I mean? Because it happens.
Oh, God.
All the time. It's happening all the time. They're arguing and fighting still. You understand? Yesterday wasn't the most wonderful time in the hood. You know what I'm saying? It was not. And let's start. Okay, now let's jump into the read that first article. Give me that first one. right up under that. We're just gonna go in order. Hmm? Most popular time. No, the first one. Just go in order. Just go to the next one.
Christmas is the most popular time of year for people to cheat.
Good night, They think that they woman is just in the Christmas spirit, or she is. She's in the Christmas spirit, and she's giving more than just gifts. You understand? She's giving more than just gifts. Okay? And this is terrible. This is what they do. And you got to understand that these, when we pulled out the matter of fact, yesterday when we read the articles and where these different parts of your celebration come from, you gonna understand that this is all surrounded in nastiness.
Right.
You understand? And read that first part real quick.
Sir. It's the most wonderful time of year, unless, of course, your partner is the one. It's like your partner is one of the third of people who cheat during this festive period.
Keep going.
A new study has found that Christmas is the peak period of the year for cheating, ahead of the summer holidays and the New Year.
Now, a hot girl summer ain't got nothing on thought girl winter. You understand? Come on. Hot girl summer ain't got nothing on hot girl winter, man. They think that the summertime is where you can have all them breasts hanging out and have the crack of your ass showing everywhere and you just starting all over the land. They think that that's when the time is. No, sir. You understand? It's the winter. It's Christmas. Matter of fact, it's just the Christmas time. Okay? And then it said what? What's the last part? You said ahead of the what?
Oh, it's like it. Ahead of the summer holidays and the New Year.
That's ahead of the summer holidays and the New Year. And then you wonder why this stuff lasts like so long. It's what was that? It's the winter solstice, right? Ain't that the one where they did it all month?
Okay.
It's the winter solstice. All month long. You understand? They were doing these things. They were worshiping other gods. The orgies that they was having in Rome lasted how many days?
I can't remember if it was 12 or 25 days.
12 or 25 days. And you wonder why that your woman is hoeing around. You understand? All month long. For a Christmas gift. For at a Christmas party. You understand? She is the party at the Christmas party. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. This is disgusting. Keep reading.
1,000 people responded to an illicit encounter survey, and while the website is the United Kingdom's leading dating site for married people, the results still threw up some stats that we're going to be wary of this Christmas. So what drives people to be unfaithful, and what is supposed to be a family-oriented time of year?
Now, we already know from yesterday reading them articles that it was never about family.
Right.
It never started, even here in America, it started with riots. You understand? Once they had stopped the celebration, and then once they brought it back, and then when they brought it over here in America, they turned around and had to make a whole SWAT team because of the riots that they was having at Christmas.
Right.
Because of all of the disgusting and vile and nastiness that they were celebrating, they had to make a whole SWAT team. You understand? And here you go. You wondering why your woman is cheating.
Right.
Because this wasn't a silent night, holy night. It was never that.
Right. Right.
It was what Santa played. He said, hoes, hoes, hoes. That's what he was talking about. That's what Santa was talking about. It was some hoes in this house. That's what Santa was talking about. Mrs. Claus was asleep, and Santa was out messing with all the hoes, hoes, hoes. You understand? That's what was going on, man. Go ahead, come on.
Salakia. So you mean to tell me this whole website that is only purpose is for married couples or for married people to find other people to sleep with besides their spouse? Was surprised at the numbers of how many people do it at Christmas time.
Come on with
like this is your whole business.
Yeah.
This is your whole stock and trade.
Yeah.
And you're shocked.
Yeah.
Like that's a ridiculous amount. Like that's what this time of year is for.
Yeah.
That's what it's always been for.
It's always been for.
And people keep looking at us crazy when we tell them that they're still celebrating the same thing that they've always celebrated. They just changed the name. No, you're doing the same actions. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
What's different? You're still having the orgies, still having the 12 to 25 days of parties, still doing everything the same except you say Santa instead of Saturn.
Yep.
Like, ooh, that's a big difference. Santa instead of Saturn.
Yeah.
What did you change?
Right.
Nothing.
What did you change? Nothing. You understand? All the liquor is bought off the damn shelf. Because guess what? Liquor just somehow make the hoeing better. I'm sure all the drugs got bought off the streets. Wasn't very many drugs out there because everybody was getting high. So they could hold around. Go ahead, Kapal. Keep reading.
2/3 of the respondents said they were unfaithful because they had drunk alcoholic.
What? They did what? What I just say?
Had drunk alcoholic.
What did my man say? Blame it on the alcohol. You understand? Blame it on the alcohol. That's what you gonna do. And guess what you did? You drunk that much so you could hold around.
Right.
This wasn't no accident. You didn't accidentally chug a lug. You understand?
Okay.
It was what I call a purpose dent.
Right.
You saying it's an accident, but this was a purpose dent. You did this on purpose. You went to drink all that liquor so you could act like you out of your mind and you don't know what you doing.
Okay.
You understand? This is what they did. They blaming it on alcohol. Read it again.
Okay. 2/3 of the respondents said they were unfaithful because they had drunk alcohol and that things had gone too far. So that's a red flag for overindulgence at Christmas parties.
At Christmas parties. It happened at a party with all your coworkers. So when everybody come back to work on Monday, they're going to be talking about who you had sex with at the office. They're going to be talking about, she was over there trying to act like she was all drunk and passed out and popping them pills, and she slept with such and such. It happened at the parties. At the parties. You didn't get a room. You understand? You didn't get a room. You just went in your office or their office or the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? And got it in wherever the hell you went. Come on with it.
Slocky, what other purpose is it for those parties? Again, these are traditions that are thousands of years old. This is what these parties were created for. So, knocking them off right at the office party, right on the copy machine.
Right there.
Right in the back office.
Right there. There.
That's what this party was for.
That's what this party is for. Everybody partying in one room and then everybody else partying in other rooms.
Shout out to the concert.
Come on with it. Keep reading.
Shout out to the con. Slightly more women, 35%, than men, 31%, have betrayed their partner at Christmas time.
But I thought women was most faithful and most loyal.
Right.
I thought it was the men that were such dogs.
Right.
Huh? Ain't that what they like to say? All men are dogs, huh? But the statistics say that women did what?
Slightly more women than men betrayed their partner at Christmas time.
Slightly more women than men. Come on, man. That's why they got the liquor there. They know you gonna give it up. They know you a slut. They know you're vulnerable. They know you're easy. They know whatever the hell it is about you. And they know letting you get that liquor in your system. What did she say on that one movie? Don't drink your juice in the hood. When my man was giving her that liquor, he said, "All right, man, come on, drink up." And she said, "Okay, I get a little crazy." And she got all the way crazy on his ass, didn't she? You understand? Guess what? They know to give you that liquor, you're going to get a little crazy. It's going to be some hoes in this house after a minute. You're no longer the co-worker. You go from co-worker to hoes in this house. Holes in this house. That's what you're going to. Keep on reading.
The results show approximately a third of cheats, 32%, said they had regretted their fling, and suggesting suggesting most were likely to do it again.
They said they regretted it.
Salaki.
But gonna do it again.
No, Salaki.
Go ahead, come on with it.
No, they said 32% of the ones who did it said they regretted it. 68% didn't regret it.
They didn't regret it. Ain't gonna do it again.
It's only 32% that said, "Oh, we feel bad about it."
Come on.
The other 2/3 is like, "Nah, we ain't."
Look, and they gonna do it again too. You understand? That's why they did it. That's why they went. They did it last Christmas, and the Christmas before that, and the Christmas before that, and the Christmas before that, and the Christmas before that. This is what they do. Like Santa came through with that bag for them hoes. Right? You understand? That's what Santa come through with the bag for. The bag for the hoes, not the kids.
Right.
You understand? Come on with it. Keep reading.
Most affairs happen in the 3-week period between December 3rd and Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm. And the reason being because they got to be with their family on Christmas Day.
Okay.
But the whole month, they going from Christmas party to Christmas party to Christmas party. Hoeing their ass off. Santa coming through with that bag talking about hoes.
Yeah.
Okay? But on Christmas Day, it turns into that song, "Why Don't You Give Love on Christmas Day?" Who was that? Johnny Gill, right? It was Johnny Gill that made that one hot. You understand? Yeah. Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? You understand? That's Johnny Gill right there.
That's Jackson.
That's Jackson. No, I'm saying Johnny Gill made that mug hot though. When he sang it, you understand? Johnny Gill made that one hot. The Jacksons, everybody was singing like the same songs. You know what I'm saying? But certain ones that made certain songs hot. You understand? Like, come on. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
The key period for work parties before the holidays start and people stay at home with their families.
Mm-hmm. Like I just said, keep going.
Those aren't the only dates we need to watch out for illicit encounters peak times. For new registrations is the first 2 weeks of January when disgruntled spouses return to work after the holidays, realizing their relationship is unfulfilling and seeking someone new.
Come on now all of a sudden you spent all this money on this stock. Now she's unfulfilled. Now she's in a bad relationship. Now this is going nowhere. Now she turned around and needs something new. God. You understand? Come on, man. Yeah, come on.
Salakia. So basically, you went from a Christmas gift to a New Year's resolution.
Come on, now. You hear me? That's it. That's it. Now it's give love on Christmas Day, but after January 1st is, you know what? Nope. New Year's resolution is I'm not gonna be in no relationship where I'm not being loved. That's it. That's what it's gonna turn into.
Okay.
You understand? Like, come on, man. The first 2 weeks of the year, when guess what? Everybody is still following these traditions that have been celebrated for thousands of damn years. We're gonna bring out what the New Year's celebration is all about. You understand? And you're gonna find that this stuff has been being done for years. When they turn around and what is it? The greens for the money, the black eyed peas for the luck, all this nonsense. They've been doing that, man.
Okay.
The heathens been. We know in the truth that success comes from serving God, man.
Right.
That's how you be successful. That's how you get the bag, the money. You understand?
Okay.
We don't believe in luck. You understand? But that's how you turn around and be successful when you serve the Lord, man. Not when you turn around and eat some greens. If that's the case, niggas eat greens year round.
Right.
We should be paid. We should be overflowing in dough. If it's eating greens to have some money all year round. Come on, man.
Sir.
And then you barely pay your damn bills. Because the bills get higher every time you do that.
Right.
Every damn year, the food and the damn bills get higher. So what difference does it make because you eat some greens talking about I'm going to have some money all year round? That's silly as hell.
God.
When you don't even know if you're going to have a job. You damn white people looking for reasons to fire you every day. But you greens for the money. Come on now. Keep reading.
Time, sir. The survey found that 85% of people felt more passionate in the run-up to Christmas because they were excited by the holidays and they were partying with us, and they were partying more with friends and colleagues. Mm-hmm. A shocking 3/4 of people, 74%, who cheated with a work colleague admitted flirting with them in the run-up to the party.
So it's how you get it started. You start flirting with them on Christmas. First you put all the names in the damn bucket. And then you pick the names. You understand? Then you turn around and start flirting with them. Then at the Christmas party, you go and get it in. Go ahead.
And Salaki, that's exactly what you was talking about. Where, I was drunk. You knew you was going to do that before you even walked into that party that
Absolutely.
night. Again, 74% admitted to do it.
Admitted it.
Right. Because the other 25% was smart enough to be like, nah, I said that it just happened, so I can't admit that this was premeditated.
Right. I can't admit that I was wanting him all along.
Right.
That I was looking at him picking up boxes, talking about how strong he was, watching his sweat drip from his forehead, and wonder where else could I make him sweat and he make me sweat. They don't want to admit to that.
Right.
So they just said, no, it was an accident.
God.
You understand? It just happened.
God.
You know, I just drunk too much. Well, you knew you couldn't handle your liquor to begin with.
Right.
Because you did this same thing last Christmas.
Right.
You did the same thing last Christmas. You got too drunk and you cheated with the person that you was with last year. You did the same thing the year before that. Like, this is nothing new to you.
God.
This is nothing new. This is what they do every single year, Cabal.
Right.
Keep reading.
Got sir. 7 out of 10 cheats, 71%, concealed the affair from their colleagues, but 29% made no secret of the fact that they had been unfaithful, mainly because they were drunk. And potentially most disturbing is that only 1 in 10 Christmas flings, 11%, were discovered by the betrayed partner. So nearly all cheats get away with it. It's like get away with their indiscretion.
Come on, they get away with it. Because guess what? I'm at the Christmas party.
Yeah.
Babe, you know I'm at the job. Everyone is here. My boss is here.
God.
I wouldn't do that in front of my boss. No, you doing it to the boss.
God.
You understand? Come on,
Salaki, the Christmas party is like Vegas. Whatever.
What happens here stays here.
in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Nobody's coming home to your husband and say, you know what? Now you know she cheated at the job with
God, nobody's
with
doing
the
that.
boss. Nobody's doing that.
Right.
They just gonna talk about it at the job.
Right.
And you gonna turn around and go to the job and be like, oh girl, I ain't know what was going on. I didn't know what got into me. I ain't know what happened. You gonna make up all kinds of excuses as to why you did what you did.
Okay.
Come on with it. Keep reading.
Okay, sir. Illicit encounter spokesman Christian Grant said, "Beware of the Christmas party season because it is a hotbed for affairs."
Ooh, good night. You hear what she said?
Okay.
Beware of the Christmas party season. Like you said, this her job. This is what she do.
Okay.
This her business. This how they making money. But she put out a warning.
Okay.
Beware of the Christmas party season. Come on.
It's a lock it. Like he's like, okay, this woman or this person, Christian man, woman, it doesn't matter.
Right.
They work for a place where someone said, there needs to be a website that people can go and cheat in their in comfort and in freedom, so they can get away with it. Mm-hmm. Christmas is scaring them.
Yeah. She says a hotbed.
God.
It's a hotbed. This ain't just no, one or two type incident thing where you can say, well, it was just these few people.
No. Regular.
70-something%, 80-something% of damn near everybody that goes and celebrates Christmas and at Christmas parties are cheating.
God.
In the words of Lil Boosie himself, that was sleeping with another man's woman, he said, keep y'all women at home. You understand?
God.
That's what he said. He admitted to it.
God.
He admitted to it. He said, man, you brothers need to keep y'all women at home. All that going outside and going places and all this, that shit might sound good, but it sure in the hell ain't. The people who created the damn website is telling you it ain't.
Right.
They telling you it ain't.
Right.
By the statistics and by their warning, they say like, God damn, this is happening everywhere. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
God.
You understand? Somebody's gonna end up getting hurt behind this. This is a hotbed for these goddamn affairs and Christmas parties. God. Don't do it. Don't go. That's what they saying.
God.
That's what this woman is saying. Who is the damn spokeswoman? Spokesman.
Yeah, kind of spokesman.
Spokesman. Okay, this is the dude. You understand? I thought it was a woman. Okay, it was spokesman. He's saying, don't do it. Do not go to the Christmas parties. You're going to be under the tree.
Right.
You're going to be the gift. You know keep going.
Kind of God, sir. The quote continues. The good news for the cheats is that they are very unlikely to get caught out if they start an affair at this time of the year. Though they are advised not to flaunt their new love in front of their colleagues.
So they can't go around and tell everybody at the job, yeah, I'm hitting that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Old girl, the new hire, and everybody was trying to holler at, yeah, I hit it at the Christmas party.
Right.
You understand? Don't go around tell it, because first off, you're not supposed to be fraternizing.
God.
That's something that's not supposed to happen at these jobs.
Right.
You're not supposed to be having no sexual relationship with your especially at the goddamn job.
God.
Whether this is at work or not, it's not supposed to happen according to the agreement that you signed when you signed on with the company.
Right.
But it's happening. Come on with it.
Concert. Married men and women are cheating more frequently now than ever before. Another study.
Cheating now, man. Come on, man. This land is filled with what I keep calling nastiness,
right? Sexual
perversion, man. To where you just gotta sleep with another man's woman. You gotta sleep with another man, and you got a man talking about you unhappy. Make up an excuse. You understand? You want him to go all out for you on Christmas, but then New Year's, now you got an excuse why not to be with him.
Right.
Now you don't like having sex with him. Now he's boring. Now he don't take you nowhere. Now you don't do nothing for you. Now he just ain't we growing apart. And now it's, all these different damn excuses.
Okay.
When that's what this whole had planned before the damn holiday started.
Right.
You understand? Come on with it.
Gotta sir. Another study conducted by the American Institute for Family Studies found.
Now check this part out. What his advice is gonna be. What's his advice to everybody out there?
So keep a close eye on your partner's boozy Christmas bashes this festive season.
Come on, Doc. Keep a close eye on that hoe. You understand? All because guess what? Blame it on the alcohol. You understand? Keep a close eye on it. You better be watching that hoe. That's what he say.
Better watch.
You better be watching, boy. You understand? And while you worried about waiting up for Santa to come, you better worry about where Santa at with your woman.
Right.
That's what you better be thinking about. Not talking about some damn, did Santa come yet? You understand? Did he when you better be going to look and see if your woman's still in that bed. You understand? Wait a minute, where's she at? Calling her phone, honey, where are you? I thought we were waiting on Santa. She's already with Santa.
God.
She getting her gift that keeps on giving. You understand? Come on, go to the next one out. Come on, man. Like this man here said, keep a close watch. Keep a close watch on that whore of yours, man. Cause that's what she is. You understand? That's what most of these women out here are. They going around hoeing on these, man, all because it's Christmas. Like, come on, come on.
Christmas is prime time for married people.
Wait, which one you read? That's the second one? I mean the third one. You mean the third one? I think that's the fourth one, ain't it? Christmas time, mistletoe, and infidel. Read that. Oh, you just jump straight to the article. I got you. Yeah. Now I want you to read all of that. I want them to hear all of this. You hear me? Come on with it.
All right, Christmas time, mistletoe, and infidelity. There's a season for cheaters, and here's why they cheat.
Now, read all that. Keep reading, and then this one, I just want to touch on. Hold on one second. I think this is the part. It's either in this one or the next one. I have to check. But go ahead, read it. I'll let you know where to go.
Christmas is a time for giving gifts, eating too much food, feeling fabulously festive, and apparently locking lips with a stranger or a colleague.
For some odd reason, why does that go in with the Christmas? Like hoeing around. Why does that become a part of? Like I said, it's supposed to be about family, right? It's supposed to be about gifts and the kids. When they ain't nowhere near thinking about their damn kids. They giving the kids the gifts to keep them quiet so they can go in the other room and handle their business. You know what I'm saying? So they can go to the Christmas party and go and do their thing and feel like, well, I gave my kids some toys, so I'm good. You understand? Keep going.
Okay. So why do people cheat? So why do people cheat, and why are they more likely to be unfaithful in November and December? There's a lot going on physically, but also mentally too. We're about to explore the ways in which our brain can work or not work when we cheat during the holidays.
Okay, hold on. Go to the next one because I believe what I wanted in here. Wait a minute. Okay, this one right here is bringing up the stats on illicit encounters, the same one that we just read. It should be one more. Hold on. Nope. Hold on, let me find it.
Salaki, while you
Come on.
listen to that,
Go ahead.
I just wanted to read some lyrics real quick.
Go ahead.
Because you were talking about when did all of this, you thought it was about all of this, family and the gifts and all this. I'm going to read these lyrics. It's a song everyone knows, especially from this time of year. It's called Winter Wonderland, right? You hear it played in all the stores and everything, but you never actually, you just hear the music. You never listen. Like, this is the problem with our people. We don't actually listen to what we listening to, right? We just hear the music and the beat and we just go with it, right?
Right.
But this is one of the most sacred Christmas songs ever played every year, everywhere. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man. But you can do the job when you're in town." See, this is what it's about. This is clearly in this song. This man is asking, "Hey, do you got a man?" Like, nah. But since I'm in town and you in town, we can go ahead and get down.
Right.
Right. Like that's what this is about. It's about meeting up with strangers and having illicit sex. Like, that is this season. And Edomites are so slick, they keep telling you. They keep putting it in your face. They keep putting it right up in front of you, and you just won't see it. You just won't pay attention. You won't listen.
Yeah, absolutely. Most people, damn, I cannot find that one where it talks about what this Christmas season really ends up as. There's one part in this article. Here we go. I got it. I found it. I'm finna send it to you right here. 1 second. I thought I put it in there already, but apparently I didn't. Let me see. I'm finna send it to you right now, so you can read this one. I want to read that. You just read everything that's highlighted in the black right at the top, and then we're gonna jump to the crime that takes place. You got it? Should have just popped up. And these are several different articles. You understand? Coming up with the same conclusion that these are the things that is happening. You understand? And how and why. You know.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. You got it.
That was the one I was gonna read before this one.
Oh, that's the same. That's the one.
Okay.
Good night. Okay, I did have it in there. Okay. Salaki.
Christmas is prime time for married people looking to cheat, and the therapist says it could be for 2 reasons.
Keep reading.
Okay, sir. The Christmas season is often considered time for family. But new evidence suggests the holiday is actually prime time for married people looking to cheat on their spouses.
Now, we read the second one. Read the third. Read the third one.
The uptick in Christmas cheaters isn't surprising because the season can leave people feeling drained.
Whoa. Now, this is the most wonderful time of the year. This is the part I wanted to bring out in this article about what people actually feel like. And for some odd reason, it ends in adultery. And the woman cheating on a man, or a man sleeping with somebody else's woman that he worked with. You understand? Some coworker. You know what I mean? For some odd reason, it ends up in that. You understand? But this is what people actually are feeling around these times right here. Black people ain't feeling good about celebrating Christmas. You understand?
Right.
White people feel good because they get to do that nasty thing that they've been wanting to do all year round. And get away with it. You understand? Like the article said. 70% of them won't even find out, don't even know, won't even say nothing. You understand?
How many
was
89%.
89. You understand? 89%. You know? Come on. It was 70 something that said they do it again, right?
Yeah,
70 something.
70 said that they didn't feel any regret.
Yeah, they know.
Only 11% found out.
Yeah, and then they'll do it again. They'll do it again. That's how white people feel.
Oh, okay.
You understand? They don't give a damn. But you nakers, most black women don't like cheating on their man. They don't actually like being whores.
Right.
You understand? They do it because they're dumb. And they think that that's the thing to do. They think that being a filthy slut, like, they actually think that people like hoes. No, they don't.
Okay.
They just sleep with you because you're a hoe. You're easy. Somebody can get a quick one off on. You understand? Somebody that, what did Rick James say? The kind you don't take home to mother. Right. You understand? I ain't got to take you home to my mama and let everybody meet you. You a hoe. Right. Somebody that I see, that I sleep with, that I smash, that I hit, that I, what else they call it? That I bang, that I flip, that I toss. You understand? Whatever it is about you, hey, you going on. You understand? You going on home to your bed. You going on home to, hey, do your thing. You understand? Nobody likes, nobody's trying to wife hoes except for celebrities. And then when they wife hoes, they end up regretting it too. Like Kanye West. You understand? She smashed the homies. Okay? Who else is regretting marrying them hoes, them cats and them strippers? You understand? All the nonsense they end up doing. What's the white boy that married China? He married China. I think he regretting being with her.
Was it no, it was one of the Kardashians.
Yeah, I think one of the Kardashians.
Yeah, like
I think
I
think he regretted marrying that hoe. Who else? Lamar Odom regretted marrying that hoe. You understand? Damn near died being with that hoe. You know what I mean? Come on. Like, being with a whore is not a wonderful thing.
Right.
You know? Being with a stripper, a slut, and somebody, no, that's not. This is something that black men have always loved, is sluts. They love them sluts. Like I said, not because they really want to be with you. They just love sleeping with you. You understand? Which is disgusting. Knowing that a woman is showing her body, just if they wasn't sleeping with them, just showing her body to all of these men, I wouldn't want you.
Right.
You understand? What's sacred about that? When everybody at the club just saw what you working with. You understand? Like, come on. But this is how people are really feeling during the Christmas time. This is one of their excuses that they make. Read it again. Keep reading.
The uptick in Christmas cheaters isn't surprising because the season can leave people feeling drained emotionally, financially, physically. And physically, according to psychologist Tammy Nelson. They may cheat then to find an escape or to relive simpler times.
You understand? Remember I told you? They did it before. They're doing it to relive simpler times. You understand? They've done it before, and guess what? They're doing it again. You understand? And they're trying to get away from the stress that Christmas is causing. And this ain't the most wonderful time of the year. This is a terrible time of the year, to where people are feeling drained financially, emotionally, and physically. All this ripping and running back and forth, and got to get the perfect gift, and I hope she likes it, I hope he like it. That's draining, man. That's draining. Somebody give me a gift, man. Hey, give it to me. You understand? I'm going to appreciate it. The water. You ain't got to strain your brain to please me. I'm cool. You bought me something, hey, man, I'm going to use it. You understand? Straight up. But them in the, oh, no. They got to get the perfect gift. And guess what? They giving the gift that just keeps on giving. They cheating their ass off. Jump to the crime real quick.
Sir.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
They're gonna turn around and know that Christmas is not about Santa Claus and the reindeer sleigh You understand? It's about hoes, hoes, hoes.
Okay.
Okay? They're going to know that it's not about the birth of Jesus and the festival of nativity. You understand? It's not about that. It's not about the scene about baby Jesus in the manger and his mother Mary and his father Joseph and all of the damn shepherds. You understand? And the sheep. That's not what it's about. Okay? It's not about the Temptations Christmas. It's not about Boys to Men's Christmas. It's not about Mariah Carey's Christmas. It's not about Johnny Gill's Christmas. You understand? It's about those old ancient festivities that have been going on for thousands of years. Those celebrations that is surrounded and indulged and immersed in sexual immorality, sin, you understand? Adultery, all types of things. All manner of evil and sickness. That's what it's in. That's what it is. It's not, it's for the kids.
Okay.
Come on. They try to blame every damn thing on the kids, but the damn parents is the ones that doing all the partying.
Right.
They the ones that's out there sleeping around all damn month long. All month long, these people are getting away with, and you know, white men love that. It's a thrill for them. That's a thrill for them. Now, it would be one thing if you finally got like a woman that you wanted to be with all along. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact that these women belong to other men already. And then they just go around and I had Jill. You know what I mean? They didn't got a notch on their belt. Ain't that what they say? They didn't got a notch on their belt. But that stuff ain't never been cool to me. That's never been a cool thing for a man to sleep with another man's woman. Like just the thought of, this man enjoying her whatever kind of way he's enjoying, and then now here you come. Now here you come at the Christmas party, knocking off. Come on, man. That's disgusting. Go ahead and read, ball.
Sir. 3 most common crimes committed during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
The holidays bring joy, time with family, and, unfortunately, spikes in arrests. What crimes are most often committed during the holidays and why?
I think I want you to go down on that one.
First, the first one we have is shoplifting and larceny.
Mm-hmm.
Shoplifting arrests often peak during the holiday season. Stores are full of people, and some may try to take items they cannot afford, or may accidentally leave items in their cart when they walk outside.
You know that ain't no damn accident,
Right?
You understand? Come on now, you accidentally leave them toys that your kids want in the buggy, big gigantic ass boxes. You accidentally turned around and left that in the cart, man. Please, you understand? And here's the thing: it said that that you turn around and you're trying to get things that you cannot afford. You understand? They've already done the statistic and come up with the numbers on these things and talk to everyone that they arrested. You understand?
Right.
Is they can't afford it.
Right.
And you got to stop putting this pressure on your family members to get you a goddamn gift like you are a child.
Right.
Or to get the children's gifts. You're putting pressure on these men to bring home presents.
Okay.
But you can't afford it.
Okay.
You can't afford it. Why even bother with trying to steal it to get it? Taking a chance on going to jail. Now the family gonna be split up for a time, or gotta put money into a lawyer, bonding you out, all this foolishness. When just do not steal. That's what the Bible says. Thou shalt not steal. If you follow that, Christmas wouldn't bother you so much, to where you got to go out and steal a gift. Come on. Salaki,
this is just another way to help break up our families. That's what it is. Because they put this they put this in here, and they know that you can't afford none of this stuff, right? So if you didn't take their assistance and already kick your man out, well, your man got to be a good example. So he got to get them gifts for them kids. So he got to do whatever he got to do to go get them gifts up. He locked up.
Right.
Oh, now the father ain't in the house. If it costs too much, that's a felony. He gone for some time now. Right. Don't let it be. You better hope it's the first time, because if he got anything else on his record, well, yeah, you might not see him no more except for behind glass. Like that's the whole purpose of this is to break up our family.
Absolutely.
Like all of this is for our destruction, and our people just won't realize it.
They don't realize.
They want to keep stealing. They stealing to give the kids who won't appreciate nothing they giving them. But you about to go to jail for the rest of your life for that.
I'm here. Over there, Toy. Read what they said about Florida law.
Sir.
And what it consists of.
Sir. Depending on the value of goods, shoplifting can be charged as a misdemeanor or a felony in Florida. If property is valued at $750 or more, this may constitute grand theft, a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $5,000.
Okay. Now read the grand theft part.
Sir. Grand theft charges may also apply to an item of any value if it is an stop sign, firearm, fire extinguisher, motor vehicle, commercially farmed animal, construction site sign, or controlled substance.
Come on, now. Come on, keep reading.
That's a lock here, sir.
Go ahead.
Well, see, what they not paying attention to is, if you got, they can call it grand theft if they find one pill on you that ain't prescribed to you. Yeah. So you like buying them pills, you like popping pills. That's cool. They go find one of them on you. Oh, that's grand theft. Yeah. That's a felony. You going for some time with that one pill.
Yeah, for real. For real, it don't even make sense. Okay. You understand? For what? For a toy? For a toy out. For a $50 and $60 toy that you stealing, you're gonna turn around and have to spend $5,000.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
And guess what? You stole something. You done ran through the store. You done. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on, man.
Okay.
You gonna have to run from the police. You got your car running
right
outside, so you can run to the car, jump in, and pull off.
Right.
You understand? So now they're gonna chase you and all kind. Man, you're gonna get all kinds of charges for stealing a toy. A $50, $60 damn toy for to turn around and cost you in the thousands, because now you have to bond out. Then you're gonna have to turn around and pay restitution.
Right.
Any type of damages that you may have caused, you have to pay for that. You understand? No, you ain't got no insurance on your car, so if you hit a stop sign or a light pole or crash into a damn tree,
right,
they charge you for the tree you hit. You understand?
Oh,
you get charged for a tree if you smash that during a chase.
And so, Lockie,
go ahead.
Lumber's expensive.
Come on, man.
Oh, tree?
Come on.
So, Lockie, a part of a tree trunk can cost up to $2-3 grand.
Yeah.
Depending on what type of tree you hit, like depending on what type of tree it is. Because I'll be honest with you, most nakers ain't arborists, right? They don't know what types of trees there are and study the trees, right? They don't do that.
Right.
You don't understand. Like, no, if you hit that tree right there, that tree is about a $2,000-$4,000 tree.
God, and you gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for
it. It's lucky that's when most of our people find out trees are expensive.
Once they hit one, getting chased by the police, they do. Come on with it.
Okay. All right. It's like it. Next up, DUI. According to holiday drunk driving statistics.
Read it up under the holiday shopping.
Holiday shopping charges can become complex.
That's what we just was talking about. Is if you turn around and add more stuff onto that $50 damn gift that you toy that you stole, it can get more complex. You can end up with more charges. You see what I'm saying? They don't crimes don't consist of like one charge. It's most of the times it's no less than about 3. You understand? On damn near every crime you commit, you gonna get hit with a bunch of charges, but about 3 of them is gonna stick. You understand? Come on with it. Keep reading.
Sir. Because of the involvement of private security personnel who may or may not implement correct policies and procedures when detaining and questioning suspected shoplifters. There is often video evidence in these cases as well, but factors like these do not necessarily mean that they are, quote, open and shut, end quote, and will result in a conviction. It is important to talk to a theft crime attorney as quickly as possible after a shoplifting arrest to make sure your rights are protected from the very beginning.
Good night. How about do what Commander Junior Hunter said is every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, woman, and damn child do not be a criminal.
Right.
Do not commit crimes. That's more that make more sense than talking to a lawyer. I talked to Commander Junior Hunter before I talked to a lawyer. And when I was told not to commit a crime, guess what? That's what I do. I ain't got to worry about the attorney because they ain't going to have me on nobody's tape stealing nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, come on.
That's Salakia. This is from the website for TampaCriminalAttorneys.com. So, of course, they're going to have an ad in there for, you should really go. Listen, everything is not that bad. Come get you a lawyer.
Right.
Maybe from this website that you're on right now.
You already know.
Right. That's where that part comes in.
You already know. You already know. But like I said, if you turn around and do not be a criminal, you don't have to worry about no charges. I mean, don't that say, isn't that a lot better than you doing this over your shoulder and seeing who watching you? And you know what I'm saying? Who following you and all that. Man, I don't care who following me. Just don't get too close. It might be a 9mm depending on how you act when you get up on me. You understand? It just might be a little something hot waiting for you, depending on how you approach me. But I mean, just follow me. I mean, hey, I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about the police watching me. I'm not a criminal. I don't break any laws. So I mean, damn, what they gonna get me on? You understand?
Right.
So guess what? We free men in the Irish Brigade. We don't have to worry about. Captain Cottons out here had broke that out. He said, man, when I came into the truth, I was taught that it was a slave mentality to turn around and get a ticket and then beg your oppressor to not give you the ticket. You know what I'm saying? And that was cold. That was a cold piece because how many people do you know do that? When they get pulled over by the cop, it's, officer, I wasn't speeding. I didn't this, I didn't that. Man, damn all that. Give me the ticket. I'll fight it in court. Like, if I know I didn't do it.
Right.
And damn, if they just conclude and find you guilty, so what? Pay the goddamn ticket and be done with it. You understand? But I'm not finna beg you and plead with you. If I know I didn't steal anything, there's nothing. You can't make me crack. You understand? If I know I didn't murder somebody, you can't make me crack. You understand? I'm gonna be like them brothers that was in jail that maintained their innocence, and then when that goddamn the Innocence Project happened, a lot of them brothers started getting out of jail because they went back into the evidence and they found out that this brother or this sister was telling the truth all along. Just didn't have what we have now. It was this white woman's word over this black man's word. It was this white man's word over this black man's word. You understand? So you know who they was going with.
Right.
You know who they was going with. They wasn't listening to no damn nigger talking about eyes that didn't do nothing. They wasn't listening. They ain't listening to you. You going to jail, boy. That's what they say. And they locked you up. And then in a lot of cases, those brothers were innocent. You understand? I would be one of the ones that's going to maintain my innocence. Because I know I didn't do it. You understand? I know I have not committed no crime. So if you come to me with that, hey, so what? I'm going to just go to court. And I'm going to keep saying I'm innocent, even if you lock me up. If you say, well, we find you guilty, guess what? I'm going to still maintain my innocence. I'm going to keep saying the same thing because I'm not a criminal. Right. And it feels good to be like that, to where anything come my way, I'm going to stand strong against it. I'm not Michael Jackson. I'm not going to pay for something that I claim I didn't do.
Right.
You understand? I'm not Eddie Long. that claim he didn't molest those boys, but ended up dishing out millions of dollars for what he did to them.
Right.
You understand? Come on, man. You know, I'm not a hypocrite. You know, come on with it. Keep reading, Cabal.
Okay, sir. DUI. According to the holiday drunk driving statistics from the National Highway and Traffic Safety Administration, the 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Day have the highest number of drunk driving fatalities.
Yes, Salakia. I talked to a sister that called and was had some questions about, about the truth.
Okay.
And last Christmas, I believe it was, or Thanksgiving, one of those, when her and her man got into it as they was driving on the road, going to the family's house with the food and all of this nonsense, and they get into it and get to grabbing the wheel, fighting it at the goddamn wheel in the car. This is what they doing for the holiday.
Huh.
You understand? And they ended up having a small accident. I can't remember exactly how, but it wasn't nothing major, but still. They ended up wrecking their car. Grabbing the wheel. They was drunk. She claimed he was more of an alcoholic than she was. Let me put it like that. She said she was drinking, but she said for sure she know he's an alcoholic.
Right.
So alcoholism, you understand, which is a sin, They turn around and get to arguing and fighting for whatever. I thought it was the family time, though. I thought it was about family, Cabal.
Okay.
Why are they fighting on the way to the family's house to eat? And then wreck their damn car. Stupid.
Okay.
Keep reading. Matter of fact, jump on down. Jump on down to cyber crimes. Hit that one.
Cyber crimes. Increase in online shopping can lead to an increase in cybercrime rates, ranging from fraud to identity theft. Mm-hmm. With cases like these, federal investigators and prosecutors may become involved. Working with a defense lawyer who is familiar with federal crimes will be your best opportunity of reaching a positive outcome and potentially avoiding formal charges in the first place. Okay, depending on the situation.
Okay, it's not right there. Now, they came out with a article where it says to answer those scam likely, you gotta beware of just answering the phones now, because they're able to get your info if you just pick up the phone. You understand? So don't answer no scam likelies. Okay, none of them. You understand? Hit the damn drop button, reject. Don't answer. Then the X. They got the green and the red X on your phone for answer or don't answer. You understand? Don't answer them calls. They got a lot of stuff going on, and they getting worse and worse with that nonsense, man. With that stealing. You understand? Because I mean, damn, they know that our people, number one, are the ones without money.
Right.
So they calling us saying, "Hey, I had one hit me in an email talking about I won a European lottery. I ain't never even damn been to Europe. You know what I'm saying? So how the hell I get a scratch off over in Europe? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Oh hell, I'm playing the Powerball in Europe. I won some lottery. Send them now. I gotta send them money. I won X amount of euros. I can't remember how many damn euros it was. 130 million euros or some shit like that. And now I gotta send them. I think it said like $1,000 in order to get the me. Just take it out to 1.3 million euros. Take it out of that. Send me my money then if I want it. You understand? And the person told me, they said, no, that's not how it works. I said, okay, it's a scam. You understand? Because if I want something, then you could just simply subtract. I said, matter of fact, I told him, I said, I'll do this. Take an extra 1,000. You understand? I said, now do this. I said, I'll give you 1,000. You take 1,000 for yourself out of that 1.3 million euros that I won. You get 1,000. I'm like Oprah did. You get 1,000. You get 1,000. Everybody get 1,000.
Right.
I was willing to give everybody 1,000 out of the millions of euros that I won. You know what I'm saying? And he said, no, you have to send. Okay, goodbye. You know what I'm saying? It's a scam, man. It is unlikely. Like that other stuff that they got out there, Cash App thing. You seen that? Where they got where they got people posting their Cash App accounts just growing by the thousands. You understand? Scam. Come on, man. You fall for that nonsense, you gonna turn around. Your Cash App gonna be empty, while theirs is going to be in the thousands, or however much money you had in your Cash App.
Right.
They gonna be up and you're gonna be down. You know, showing all this nonsense. If it was that easy just to make some money, come on, man. Everybody in the world would be doing it, and then the white man would shut it completely off.
Right.
You understand? He ain't trying to let us make no millions, damn thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars even. You understand? He ain't trying to let us roll in the door. That's the whole point of keeping someone under him. Hell, he turn around and make you equal to him. Where the hell his money gonna be at? He ain't gonna have none no more if he make you equal. So that's why you gotta be under him. That's why he's keeping you under his foot, so that he can stay on top and you can stay on the bottom. No way that Cash App nonsense is going to make you rich. You just sharing Cash Apps, cash tags, and people just dropping money in your goddamn account. Stop it. Stop it. You know? So they got all kinds of scams out there that you got to be aware of. All right? Go ahead to the next one, Cabal. The last one.
The seasonal patterns?
Yes, yep, that's it.
Seasonal patterns in U.S. crime statistics. The U.S. Bureau of Justice Statistics conducted a study, Seasonal Patterns and Criminal Victimization Trends, which analyzed trends and patterns in violent and property crime in the U.S. It's like in the U.S. based. Yeah, it's like in the U.S. based on the time of year. National crime statistics from 1993 through 2010 were used to conduct the study.
Mm-hmm. So you see, they got burglary, you understand, assault, robbery, and domestic violence. All of that stuff goes up around this time of the year.
Okay.
And this is why we're saying in the ISUPK, number one, we're not supposed to celebrate it because it goes against our God's laws. You understand? We are not supposed to celebrate a lie, a false God. You understand? Any of that. We are supposed to be separate from that. Let the white man have a holly jolly Christmas if he sees fit.
Right.
Let him do his thing with Christmas. You understand? Let white women go home to the highest of hotivity, if that's what they want to do, and sleep with everybody on it. They already doing that, but they sleep with everybody on the job during Christmas. Let them do that. You understand? But us, we should be serving our God.
Right.
Our women should not be being caught cheating on their husband at no time of the goddamn year. I don't care because it's Christmas, and I don't care because you didn't get the bag or boots that you wanted. I don't care because your little spoiled ass brats of yours didn't get the game that they wanted. And then the New Year's resolution is to go out and leave your man. You cheat on him in December and then leave him in January.
Right.
And make an excuse. You know, we're not supposed to be doing that. Our sisters are supposed to be princesses. Royalty don't act like that.
Damn right.
You understand? That's for the peasants. Let the white people, they are the peasants. Let the other nations of people, they are the peasants. Let them do what they do. But us, we're supposed to stay clean away from this nonsense and such filth. Why would such a clean people want to turn around and conduct themselves in a way to where it's looked at as filthy? Nobody's looking at Christmas as an innocent time. Everybody is freaking it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody is doing whatever nasty thing they want to do when you celebrate these holidays. But us in ISPK, we're not celebrating it.
Damn right.
It's a sin to celebrate it. Give a damn because my kids wanted some gifts on this day. They won't get it. And I'm not saying they did because my children don't ask me about Christmas. They know we don't celebrate Christmas. And good God damn, that's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah.
To not have your children depress you because they didn't get a toy.
Right.
That's wonderful.
Concept.
Me not even have to even think about getting them something so that they would love me and so they wouldn't hate me for the rest of the year until next Christmas. Do you understand how much could be taken off of you if you stop celebrating the holidays?
Right.
You won't have to worry about, if you teach that woman, guess what? I'm not going out bringing home no damn gifts, and it's still my house. You stand strong in that house. Right. Not turn around and say, well, God damn, man, she going to put me out. Section 8 in her name, the apartment in her name. You know what I'm saying? She already took my keys before. She went when I was asleep. She took my keys the last time and all. So what? Tell her, don't take my keys. You know what I'm saying? Tell her, do not take my damn keys, and I'm not bringing home no gifts. Tell her. Yeah. So you ain't got to feel all obligated to come out with it and give your kids a toy. Give your woman a gift. Just get her a gift, man. Don't celebrate Christmas.
Right.
You understand? Get her something. Ask her what she like. Find out what she want. Listen to her when she say, "Oh, babe, look at this. You like this? It's nice, ain't it?" She's looking at shoes or outfit or something that, is for a woman. She's giving you a hint. She wants it. You understand? Find out her shoe size, her damn dress size, and get it for her. You understand? But not for Christmas. Not for Christmas. Not saying you can't give gifts. Don't ever think that the ISUPK is saying that we are against gifts and we hate Christmas so much you can't get a gift no time. Right. That's not what we say. But on Christmas Day, we do not do what Johnny Gill said, which is to give love on Christmas Day. Well, we don't give love on Christmas Day. No. We give love every single day. Yeah, right. So I don't know what the hell the difference would be. You understand? You can turn around and give a gift at any time, man. Right. You can make your woman happy at any time. Yeah. Whatever day. It don't have to be no holiday, no birthday, no Thanksgiving, no Christmas, no New Year's, no 4th of July, no none of that garbage. You ain't got to go buy no red, white, and blue and then wear it all week long. God. I seen so many people, man, they didn't even change their clothes. They were so freaked out about that damn holiday. They had the same red, white, and damn blue outfit on, walking up and down the streets of St. Louis. Like you had it on since the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Yeah. Same clothes on. Disgusting. So like I said, man, you could turn around and give a gift whenever you feel like it. Whenever you feel like your child or your woman or your man deserves something nice from you. You're just thinking about a brother or a sister or your mother or your father. And, you know what I'm saying? Your uncle or your auntie. Your favorite uncle and your favorite auntie. And you just say, you know what? Go be my auntie something nice. I think my auntie would like this. Get it for her. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But not on Christmas. I wouldn't dare do it on Christmas. Right. You understand? I don't even call my family in the world around this second. I don't want them to think that I'm in the Christmas spirit. You know what I'm saying? Right. I ain't talked to you all year. Now I'm going to pick up the phone and, hey, uncle, hey, auntie, hey, y'all, what y'all doing? I miss y'all. You in the Christmas spirit. Mm-hmm. You understand? You're in the Christmas spirit. So guess what? They don't even get no phone calls from me. They don't get no gifts from me around Christmas. You understand? Damn that. I don't want them to think that that's what I'm doing, that I'm celebrating. I'm free from that mess. Right. And that's how thou shalt remain. Was that in the scriptures? And with that, shalom, Israel, we're going to get out of here, man.